guys might have noticed, lately I've been wearing the exact same hoodie, but in different colors. So for 5.3 Supply, we've been doing a lot of stuff, and we've been researching the absolutely most comfortable clothes to wear possible. We've just been on this search. We want to step it up this year, and we've been doing so much to be able to do that. Make sure you guys peep your eyes on 5.3 Supply over the next couple weeks, because we have an incredible drop coming. Last update you guys saw was that we got a body kit that doesn't really fit that well. Honestly, what's funny, the guy that let me borrow his fender roller had this kit on his WRX, and it actually fits just fine. So I think I just got really unlucky. I bought this from a site called Exotic Euro Parts, and they have been just terrible. And they were gonna charge me like a bunch of money to return it, and this and that, and they promised it would be, I don't know, so whatever. That's the last you guys saw this, and unfortunately, it's been a long process trying to do all this. Today we've got some things to do. Wanted to give you guys a little update and show you guys some new parts that we've gotten and talk about what in the world is going on with this car, because it should have been done by now, but unfortunately I don't have a million companies working for me and doing things on my schedule, so I'm a normal human being, and things are taking a while. Let me show you guys what I got. The only thing left on this car that is not straight, that is not like fixed, is the door. After we get the door on, all we gotta do is worry about doing a little more sanding and then it goes straight into primer.
What we should do, instead of fixing the door, we should do like the Tokyo Drift thing. It looks like a footprint.
Oh, like the Hulk dude coming out the car?
Yeah, I could see a footprint or like a fist.
It's true. Anyways, I bought a door like a month and a half or 2 months ago. The box is supposed to look a little better than this, so let's hope hope the door's still in one piece. Gave me his license plate. Bought this sucker from Montana, where Hannah's from. Do you guys know Hannah?
She makes the best of both worlds.
Hannah does drugs. So this is actually a really nice door. The only thing about it is it's got some
duct tape.
Can be easily taken off. I gotta wet sand it anyways. It's got a couple little dents, but that's probably from shipping. But hey, look at this. And look at that. That literally, there we go. Had to loosen the little boys up a little bit, and now tell them there's daddy. One thing that's interesting is it's obviously came from a different year because these are two different plugs, so I might have to resolder this and make these two compatible. But if we go ahead and close this guy, this somehow has something that's, we'll get that figured out. The main thing we've been missing is a door, so now this has 4 functional doors. It has a little bit of a, if you see right here, it's got a little bit of a, actually that's definitely a huge dent. I'm pretty sure all that happened in transit because he sent me a picture of it the day it was going out. A few things we've been waiting on is the door. Somebody was supposed to send me taillights, like actual blob-eye taillights, the one that have the divots in them, and they kind of like disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
So that's cool, typical, that's what happens to me all the time, I guess. And the body kit. We have paired with Carlton flares, and they've made us a custom kit just for this car. The cool thing about them is they make them according to like exactly the car that you have. He makes it for those specific fenders, those specific doors, and this and that. So we have that coming. So we are gonna be ditching this. So I need to get rid of this. If anybody wants this, I'll seriously, like, email me, I will sell it for super cheap. And then after that, need wheels, but that just completes everything. And then I need some suspension. So if you guys do have any used WRX suspension, I would love to get some. So we bought this car, it was broken. We tried to tackle it as fast as we could, but more things happened than expected. And then we had to go ahead and do frame damage. In a perfect world, all these other YouTubers you see happen to have these frame shops that want to work with them and they get things done in a few days. So it took over a month to get the frame damage done, and that has been kind of a huge bummer. I would love to try and maybe get a relationship done next time around so that we can get things done faster, because I'd definitely like to do another project like this again. 2, we've been waiting for the flares. The flares have taken about 2 to 3 weeks. They make them custom to order, so that's something we've been super waiting on. As soon as we get the quarter panel finished sanding and we finish a few more welds, we are literally ready for paint, and this car will go back together. And I already have mods for this car ready to go as soon as it's painted and like ready. But I'm just playing a waiting game on everybody else in my life. That's about it. This car's been sanded, been pretty much ready for an entire thing of paint for months now, but you know, that's how it goes. I did buy a few things. So this is a long block sander. This is going to allow me, if I do have to rebondo, or even if I just got to sand, this is going to allow me to go with the curves of the car. So it will sand it. I mean, obviously I need sandpaper on it right now. I will sand it, and it will actually like smooth everything out, because once there's paint, like right now it looks like it's super smooth, but once there's paint, you're gonna be able to see a gloss, and we don't want any waves or anything like that. We want it to be as nice as possible. At least we have 4 doors, and we are one major step closer to paint. I've noticed that whenever you close the door, something impacted on the car itself. Like the door doesn't want to close quite correctly, so I am modifying the hinge just the slightest little bit to move it more into the car so the door sits flush.
Hey.
Yeah, so Dad did a little.
Let's do a little.
Dad wants
there.
credit for a little bit of crowbar, pry bar action. He ended up bending it back out, so it's all good. So that fits now. We just gotta still keep on working on the back. Pow, pow.
Pow, pow, pow.
You sound just like the one Jay-Z. Oh, that's it. That was it. Better show this door who's daddy. Still need to adjust that a little bit, but that's it. Probably bring it forward.
I mean, this car's got so many other things going on with it. A 1/16 of an inch on some spot is going to matter.
OCD is OCD. The biggest thing today was getting this door on, and that is what I'm happy with it. It still needs a few adjustments, but we will go ahead and get it figured out. The biggest thing now, the flares should be here on Friday, so the day after you guys are watching this video, we'll get all that done, and as soon as the flares are test fit and done, the car will be ready to go for paint. And as soon as we go for paint, we'll be able to start doing mods. Like I said, I literally have stuff waiting. So I did have wing risers and taillights coming, but the guy fell off the face of the earth. So if you're watching this video, dude, hit us back up, because we need that. We really want that stuff. I know this is a really simple, easy video, but like most of my DMs on Twitter and Instagram, or even comments and stuff like that, are all about the Subaru. So I felt like I needed to make a quick video to update you guys on what's going on, and we actually needed to make our way out to the shop to at least test fit the door. So that is it. I can't wait to get the stuff, but unfortunately we're still just playing a waiting game. That is literally my whole life. Welcome to Evan Shanks' channel, where we just wait on parts to show up. Today's advice. At the end of each video, I always give you guys some advice just in case you guys have missed some. I have this like bank in my head of things that I always want to say, and so I always kind of like dig through and like what's the most applicable thing or whatever, and I'm sure a lot of you need to hear most of the things that I have to say. But today I want to say it's obviously incredibly important to be diligent. Work is very important. It is very important to push yourself and work hard, but don't get so caught up in the grind that you disregard everything else in your life, because someday that money won't be able to buy you a happy family, a happy wife, happy kids, happy mother and father. Someday that money won't be able to buy you a true set of friends. Like, you might be able to get people to follow you around and, you know, be your posse, but like, it's so important to balance your life. Here's what you need to take away. Work is important, but so is balance. Work is very important, but so is balance. So make sure you're balancing everything in your life. You're contacting with your family. You're staying up with friends. You don't just disregard everything just to get a little bit of paper that's not ever going to do anything for you. There's a saying that one of the richest places in the world is the graveyard. That's actually what I'll end it on. Peace out, everyone. I know this is a very short video, but thank you for watching anyways. Bye. Got 2 videos for you right there, boys. I haven't changed them in a little while, so I'm sorry, but if you haven't watched them, I would suggest you do, because they're really good. If you have, then I know there's some video you haven't watched. There's no way. If not, just rewatch them, because they're all good.